Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I hope you're well. This is going to be my March installment of favourites. So if you want to check out some of the beauty, it's a bit of a mishmash this month. There's a couple of beauty products, there's a fashion fashion item, and a television programme. So if you want to see some of the things I was loving through March, just keep watching. So I'll start with beauty first because that's generally what people come to my channel for. I have three products. The first one is Irish made, which makes me super proud, and I know Charlene, who is one of the co-creators of this, so that makes it even more special. This is the Ella & Joe Squeaky Clean Brush Cleaner. It looks a bit like this. So this is basically a spot cleaner for your makeup brushes. So it's 70% alcohol, but there's also orange peel in this, so it smells delicious. Although it kind of smells like alcohol, the orange peel definitely cuts through the alcoholic smell and it smells like oranges. But I love this. Now I know there's other products on the market like this, but they're not too easy to get a hold of in kind of normal everyday life. And also this is Irish made, which makes it even more special. It's made in Sligo. I love it because although I'm a big fan of deep cleaning my brushes, I can get lazy. But I do have like loads of brushes, but there's always ones that are your favourite. So it means, like, especially eyeshadow brushes and stuff, you can kind of give them a couple of spritzes and wipe them on a piece of tissue or a towel, and it cleans them and it sanitises them. I'm sure it'd be great for makeup artists as well, for in between client use and stuff like that. Because it's 70% alcohol, it dries really quickly, so there's no kind of waiting time in between, which is brilliant. But yeah, I just love it. I have 2 bottles of it, so I'm in fairness, this is probably a third of the way empty, and I have been using it pretty much throughout the month. So it's been lasting me a fair while. I'm sure if you're a makeup artist, it's a different story. But it just makes you more conscious of keeping your brushes clean. And then obviously you still have to deep clean them. I'm just going to reiterate that. But this is great for in between them times when you just don't have time. So I just love it. Congratulations, ladies. My second favourite is a nail polish, and this, I've spoken about this formula before. This is the Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel Nail Colours. So you don't need a top or a base coat when you're using these, just 2 coats generally and you're good to go. I'm a huge fan. I've hoarded these out loads, so I won't go too in depth about the formula, but it's actually the colour of this that I'm really enjoying. This is called Lavender Out Loud. It's on my toes and on my hands at the minute, and it's just a really great throw on colour that kind of clashes with things, although it kind of matches my this is a vintage shirt from Shop at Ella. Kind of matches, and I actually went purple on my eyes, not on purpose, it just kind of happened that way. So I'm obviously going through a bit of a purple phase. But these are super affordable. I think they're $2.99. You get them in, like, well, I don't know about Dunnes now. We definitely get them in Pennies and like a couple of local pharmacies and supermarkets as well. I just love the formula, and I find it super handy when you're kind of in a hurry and you go, shit, I need to paint my nails, and rather than having to faff around with a base coat or a top coat, you can just kind of whack 2 coats of this on. I've had this on since the start of the week now. It's Friday now and they're still going pretty strong. I cut my nails as well, so I feel funny too, but anyway, they're still going strong 5 days later. So yeah, this formula always gets a thumbs up for me, but I've been particularly enjoying this colour. So my third beauty favourite is this lipstick I am wearing. I was sent this. I've never used anything from Nude Sticks before. This is one of the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencils, and it's in the shade Kiss. It looks a bit like this. It comes in like a box with a pair in it too, which is very fancy. I just bloody love this. The formula is unbelievable. Like, my lips are in kind of crap shape at the minute. The weather is changing and everything is confused, and that tends to dry out my skin. So my lips are a tad chapped, but this glides on like velvet. Literally, it's like velvet on the lips, and it dries down to a matte finish, which looks a bit like this. God, my face is very shiny. I just really like the colour of this. I think it moved me away a little bit from using, because I always wear mauve or brown. So it's a little bit more pink, which I don't always gravitate towards, but I've just been loving it, and I think it really complements the purple tone on my eyelids. Do you know what? I have to be honest, I'm not too sure if we can get nude sticks here in Ireland. If we can, I will link everything in the blog post that I always do and link it below so you can check it out and kind of see. But if I can get my hands on more of these, I definitely will. I love the formula, and in particular, this Kiss shade is very, very pretty. Okay, two more favourites left if you're still with me. One of them I have on now. I will come closer so you can check it out. This is a little necklace from Betty and Biddy here in Ireland. They sent me a few bits to try, and I've been wearing this constantly. Actually, a few people have noticed on when I've taken like pictures on Instagram and asked me where I got it. It's from Betty and Biddy. They did send it to me. I actually bought a little medallion very, very similar to this in Topshop when I was in Edinburgh. I think it was on sale. It cost me about £3, and that went green nearly instantaneously. So I haven't really been able to wear it. So obviously Betty and Biddy didn't know that, but I was delighted to be able to kind of get a replacement because I really like the little moon and star motif on it. I think it's very, very pretty. As you can see, I have a star tattooed on my arm, so I kind of dig stars. They're an online brand. I will obviously link them in the blog post below, but they sent me a few pairs of earrings as well that I'm really, really enjoying. So you would have probably seen them in Instagram pictures as well, but this in particular has been floating my boat and I've been wearing it a lot over the month. Okay, my last fashion favourite, I always put fashion in inverted commas, is definitely going to be a love-hate thing. For me, this is the phase that I'm going through at the minute and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It is fancy bottomed jeans. Let me explain. These are two pairs that I bought in March, but I have more of them. These I bought in pennies and they have like a frayed bottom to them. They're like 3/4 length and then like the bottoms are frayed. I am obsessed with these. They were €17 and I love them. So I have these that I bought in March and I've been wearing loads. And then these are a newer edition and these are a bit more like loose fitting and relaxed. These are from V by Very from Littlewoods. And again, they have a fancy bottom on them. These are more straight leg and, as I said, a little bit more relaxed. They're actually a little bit too big for me, but I'm okay with it because they're comfortable. So they're just a straight leg and then again 3/4 length. These are from the petite range, so they are actually 3/4 length on me. And they have like different tones of blue and just like a distressed edge. I don't know, this is just the phase that I'm going through. I'm going through a bit of a fancy bottomed jean phase. I have a couple of other pairs actually from Littlewoods as well that I wear. I have ones with like kind of a frill denim end to them and then ones with like a pink pom-pom ends to them, and I wear them all a lot and I know they're not for everybody, but I like them. One random favourite that I want to mention is the television programme, although I didn't finish it until yesterday, which is technically April, but I did start watching it in March, so I thought I was allowed to mention it. It is Wild Wild Country on Netflix. If you enjoy a documentary, if you enjoy like a true story, ridiculous, intense, like a documentary about people and about the world and about beliefs, I really recommend you give it a watch. It's 6 episodes, I believe, and most of them are over an hour long, so it is intense. And it took me, I actually had to watch the first one twice just because I kind of kept zoning in and out of it. It takes, well, for me anyway, it took a lot of my attention. I had to kind of really concentrate on it because there was just so much going on. But I won't tell you too much about it, but it's basically about a cult that began in, I believe like it was the 70s in India, and then it kind of migrated towards America and set up camp there, and loads of people followed. I won't say too much because I don't want to ruin it for you, but if you're at a loose end and you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, I highly recommend it. It was nutso and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And on that note, I will bid you adieu and say thanks for watching as always. They are my March favourites for 2018. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you are loving in March, and I shall talk to you in my next video. Bye!